Hello everybody, how you guys doing today? It's Kelly, and well, I'm doing a car vlog, yay! Anyways, my kids are back in town. They've been gone for the last 3 weeks roughly, at my mother-in-law's house. So they're driving me nuts, naturally. I love them to death. I'm glad they're back, but they're insane. But they're also children, so I was that crazy at one point. And we're out and about getting distilled water for the fish lighter that we've had for 2 years now. This is probably one of the most annoyed, angry betas in existence because he's been around for about 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years. Which is pretty awesome. No, oh my god. About 2 or 3 years now. I'm not sure exactly how long he's been around, but he's been around for a while for a beta, and he still looks as annoyed and angry as he did on the day we brought him home. So it's awesome. Things are going pretty decent with the job. There's a couple things that we got to work through, and I'm starting to pick up a lot of the skills I need to, which is nice. I'm trying to let my boss know that I am picking those skills up. It's just I have a different way of seeing it than he does. And that's a lot of things. It's like it's different points of views. I see it one way, he sees it another way. And honestly, whenever you compare the way we see it, we're seeing it the same way, but we comprehend it differently, if that makes any freaking sense to what I just said. The end result of what we see is the same a good chunk of the time, okay? If that makes any sense. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, there are some times where you see something that I completely didn't see at all, and makes me feel like an idiot, but he doesn't try to, but it sure does, because, well, I should have been able to see it, but hey, that's the way it works, I am still learning. I don't have the experience that I need yet, but I'm getting there, which is a good thing. And I think so I mean, it's going good. Eventually when this all goes public, or I can actually start, yeah, that's right, enjoy that. When I can actually start telling you guys what the app is, I'm gonna do a whole video breakdown about what this app is and what I've been doing. Obviously I won't go into anything like super detailed, but enough to where once it hits the marketplace and it is deployed in well, throughout wherever it goes, trying to be vague and all that, I'll start explaining to you guys where you can get it and how it works and stuff like that, so that way you can use it. I mean, the more use it helps the company, and the company makes profit, I make money, and it helps me out. But until that happens, I can't really say much about it, even though I just rambled about a good minute and a half about something I can't tell you guys all about. Anyway, so let's see, what did I play last night? Me and Frosty are still playing Dead Space 3. Once I'm done with Dead Space 3, I'm going to grind out Sniper Elite 3, which is by far a fantastic game so far. Oh my god, I did not know they added in testicular shots, which is fantastic. I love it. I love incapacitating somebody, and then just, when they're laying on the ground, line it up and bang! Blow their nuts off. It's hilarious. Oh my god, that is hilarious. They're brilliant. Freaking brilliant right there. But I'm gonna grind through Sniper Elite 3. I did my grind on Sniper Elite V2 a couple months back, which was actually a really fun game. I really enjoyed playing that one. But after that, I think I'm gonna try to do the Metro series. I've been playing them on and off, but I think I'm gonna go through and just grind them out. So on and so forth. I have a lot of gym footage up on my computer that I need to render out, but I have nothing to put over them. I have like a whole whopping 10 minutes of my ass on the treadmill that I want to put something over, and I can't because I don't have really, I have a couple ideas, but I need somebody else to do this with. But I need somebody, okay, well, blatantly, the person I want to do it, there's two people I would love to do this with. It's Tony 2.0, which he's been on a couple of things. You guys have seen him on a lot of my live streams. I think he's been in one or two of my videos. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's very outspoken, and we have a couple conflicting opinions, which to me spells just fantastic. Okay, because what my idea is, I did a video a while back called Theories, where I talked about the Knights of Sidonia thing, where they genetically altered human beings for the next, over 6 generations. By the time the 6th generation, from the point where they started genetically altering people, was born, they would feed themselves by, what is that called? Photosynthesis. They would absorb it from the sun rays and create their own food and water, and stuff like that. I mean, of course, they would have to eat and drink once a week, but it would reduce the amount of food that was being used, stuff like that. And you wouldn't have to, you could eventually, as you were going through puberty, you could choose what sex you could choose. So I talked about that and my opinion on it. And that's the idea of it, is I want to take a theory, something, not really even a theory, something science fiction, something science fact, something that doesn't even exist. Okay, I want to take Gundam Wings and I want to run with that idea and completely develop it into my own opinion, my own theory, stuff like that. That's the idea of the show. So I need somebody that has a opinion that is far enough away from mine, so that way we don't really come up with the same things all the time. I mean, I don't want somebody so far enough that they have a completely different opinion than me, but enough to where our opinions are the same, or our ideas are not the same. So Tony, I think, is pretty fantastic on that one, and I'd love for Jordy to do this show with me. Just because I miss talking to my friend, dude. He doesn't really talk to me that much, which is kind of annoying, but that's part of who he is. And that's okay. It's part of dealing with it. So I go in there and I help him on his streams when I can. I try to keep him informed on what's going on, and so on and so forth, as much as I can, because, he is my friend, and he does need the help. I mean, I'm lucky enough, I have 4 awesome patrons and 1 dedicated, actually 2 dedicated. No, 3. Actually, I have a bunch of dedicated viewers that show up to my Twitch channel, but there are 2 that always come to mind. And there's an honorable mention, the person who always shows up, but 2 of them that are always there and they're always helping me as much as they can. That's 2K and Robots, and they're helping me constantly as much as possible when they can. Robots is, if he's there, he's moderating the chat, trying to keep the riffraff out there, which is cool. 2K is there too, doing the same thing, and he's always, willing to play a game if I ever need somebody to play with, which is fantastic, and that I appreciate. You can't beat that. And then I have my patrons, and my patrons, I've two of them I've given them administrative control over my Facebook, my Twitter, my Twitch. They can log into my Twitch under my name and help with settings, help do things that I can't usually do if I'm playing a game. They can also tweet out stuff. They can also post on Facebook and stuff like that. And that's because these guys are willing to help and support me, and I would love, I want to give them back as much as I can possibly can. So that way, they're awesome, But anyway, so I'd like to get Jordy involved with that one, and Tony involved in that one. So, yeah, I kind of rambled off and got off subject. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambles. I'll talk to y'all later.